Hello and welcome to Spur of the Moment. This is Jim, and today we're going to be playing some Northgard. It's a fun little game that I like to play on the side with some friends sometimes, so I figured I'd throw it up here. It's also been sort of requested by one of my other friends, so yeah. Anyhow, it's got a story mode, but we're not going to play that right now. We're just going to play a little single player against computer. This first one, we're just going to go to a random regular game, small map with one person to fight against. Win by any means that we can. Here you get to pick which clan you are. All the clans are pretty similar in their basic functions, but some of them will have special buildings or limitations in buildings, as well as some starting bonuses and some bonuses they get as they progress through fame. I'm going to be going with Clan of the Stag. Can't pronounce almost any of those names, except for like Fenrir. So, Clan of the Stag. Here we go. Okay, so you start off with a few villagers. We'll get some buildings going. Villagers will automatically start building buildings in places that they are residing in. It's actually kind of weird. You don't select a villager and then build something somewhere. They just won't do it. One thing you gotta do as well is you have to actually explore the territory around you. It's kind of a grid-based game, though it doesn't feel like it most of the time. I normally start off with 2 explorers so I can explore real fast around me, see if there's a woods I can colonize, because woods will give you a 10% bonus to any wood cutting you do in the area, which isn't a ton, but it lets you get away with having just a single woodcutter for most of the game. You can upgrade it, upgrade their tools, and you're practically set. Alright, no woods, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna grab this nice little place. It's got a farm, which is my least favorite food producing thing, but food producing nonetheless. It's got some stone, which we'll eventually get to. Oh, I should probably build that woodcutter already. Ah! Yeah, you can stay over there for now. Yeah, the game is smart. It forces you to build the woodcutter before you spend more wood than you would be able to build a woodcutter. At the very least, you can't build any other buildings. You could, in theory, build houses and scout camps till you could, but you'd really be going out of your way for it. So you guys might have noticed my scout is continuing to scout even though I'm not giving them orders. Scouts will naturally just continue to do the scouting job even if you don't tell them to, which is nice. They can end up getting wounded. Not by anybody fighting them. Nobody can fight scouts, but they'll just get wounded randomly as they travel further and further away from the home base. Done. So you'll see here it's got to count for how much food I'm getting from different things. The farmers each do 5, and inactive villagers will just gather 4. Not a huge difference, but it's good to have food production places if you can. You can also get upgrades for them to increase how much they output, which you can't really upgrade how much the workers will do. colonize this next, just so I can scout it out real quick. Wow, another one. Got some real interesting stuff around here. So yeah, to expand much more, we're gonna definitely need to get a warrior going to fight off some of these wolves. I suppose it would also be good to have a healer's hut for when that person inevitably gets wounded. Nice. Get those sharp axes. I'm sure there's other ways to go about this lore path, but I always go sharp axes, mining efficiency, medicine. Yeah, one of the things that's kind of neat about this game, the citizens, so it's a game about Vikings, right? Even the citizenry are not pushovers. They'll fight. You can have a warband of like 3 people go in, and if they have like 10 citizens, those warriors are gonna die. So you'll see here I'm temporarily limited on my clan size. This house is going to help me out here. While we're waiting on that, happiness is a really interesting mechanic in the game. So your population will increase the expected happiness level, and then you can gain happiness by either expanding your territory at a rate that they would like, which is really tough to do actually, or you can build breweries, or what my group will have, scald halls. Right? All scalds. Which is, effectively Viking bards, I guess. Want to do. It's going to be winter really soon. I don't think we're going to be able to expand here quite yet. Yep, I'm going to say we're going to hold off on that and see how we're looking after winter comes. So you see down here is the date. Winter is going to be December through February, like you'd expect. as soon as December happens, the snow comes in and production drops to a halt everywhere. One of the few places that doesn't get affected by this is the fisherman's hut. Just doesn't get affected in the winter for some reason. I'm sure that there's a logical reason somewhere, but... Ooh, okay, the winter. So the winter does a lot of nasty things to you. Number one, it does reduce your production on stuff in general. It increases the amount of firewood you need. And also, your everything is worse at fighting. Mine is just a small amount. Sounds with the gods. Whoa. How do you win with that? It's just a really good lore thing? Huh. Alright, well I was going to avoid winning with lore victory, but the map's telling me to do it. Anyways, back to winter. So it'll decrease everybody's ability to fight, but it especially decreases your ability to fight in foreign territory. I'm not actually fighting here, but I'm just going to go in here for a second. See, it drops to 10-3 instead of 10-1. That can be mitigated by technology over here for coats. That'll just fix everything for the winter, but I'll often take the winter off. No need to stress. Alright, and we have gotten to the point where food is still increasing in the winter, so we're going to start colonizing the Circle of Stones. And firewood's looking good, so I'm also going to build a couple of mines. I don't know why I have my warrior anywhere but there. Whew. That's pretty raw. So this warrior is not going to win this fight, but I can get the warrior to weaken them, and eventually the warrior will win out, because I'll be able to heal, and they won't be able to heal. It's not necessarily the best timing for it, since I have a bunch of other wounded people that I actually do want to get feeling better. For a second there, my happiness was 0, which doesn't mean you won't stop getting people, but yes, it does mean that it's going to be very slow getting people. So for me, every time that I have a scout get injured, You're unhappy to woundedness. Every time I have a scout get injured, I will just go ahead and replace them with somebody else. Because if they're injured and they take an injury, they will die. Just die. If there's one thing I try to avoid in this game, it's losing people when you don't need to. Because that's what this game comes down to. It's like a civilian manager, pretty much. Yeah, there's military units and fighting and stuff, but a lot of it comes down to managing your mans. So this building over here is a silo. It does a couple things, as you can read down here. Lets your specialized workers in the area increase their income of food by 10%, and it increases the storage, which isn't a huge deal immediately in the game unless you have a rat plague coming your way, which does happen. Victory! So, while I've got this downtime, you guys will notice I got really excited to get this technology, medicine. It increases your healer's healing by 50%, which is very nice. I always need more healing. But the other thing it does, which I like even more, is that when your healers are not healing, they gather food. At a good rate, too. It's about 5 per healer, which, if you're not doing anything else, is better than being a villager. Alright, so way out here in the hinterlands, I'm going to build this Hall of Scalds. Because our happiness is just a little bit lower than where we'd want it to be. And happiness does affect how fast you get people, and people affect how fast you can grow. You know what? I'm going to send you over to Lore for a second until that Hall of Scalds is done. Something that happened a minute ago was we got an event telling us that there was going to be a blizzard coming up, which means that this winter is going to be especially brutal. So it'll be real important to have a nice stockpile of food. Wow. Beating me. Anyways, we'll need a good stockpile of food. And wood, really, to get through the winter. More food. Wood will... it won't decrease an enormous amount, just an annoying amount. Food, on the other hand, we're gonna find ourselves nearly starving pretty quickly. So we can get a few more bits of income. Silo should help with that. Silo upgrade cost reduced. I misread that. Oh, kobolds. What a pain. Kobolds used to not be a pain. They actually used to be kind of a fun little faction. And then they decided that they were going to expand and take over territory. And now, frickin' things will take over the whole map. They don't even have to clear any neutral stuff. Those neutral guys, these Draugr here, they'll just join up with them. They'll defend the territory for them. Frustrating. Okay, so our collection of stuff is looking pretty good. The only thing I'm getting a little concerned about is our gold. Yeah, all I'm gonna do on that is not nothing actually. Not until next season comes. There's another wolf. Then I'll probably grab this territory here, and I'll build a market and trading post. That should take care of our gold needs for a while. Wow, good work, dude. So these stones and this iron that was mined over here, they're like advanced resources, pretty much. They're very limited. But stone is required to upgrade buildings, and iron is required for... Right, okay, the blizzard hasn't started yet, just winter. Two things for iron. Number one, helps you get your war chief, who's in most cases going to be your best fighter. And then also it lets you improve the tools, which we'd be doing a lot more right now, except that we're stonking broke, and if we actually run out of money, our buildings just start to light on fire, which is not good. I haven't seen our computer opponent yet, which is fine with me. I don't want to see him for a good long time still, because I've only got the one military unit. And I don't expect to see him anytime soon. This game is not about rushing to take out the enemy. In fact, it's practically impossible. The warriors, like your basic guys, can only go to an adjacent territory pretty much, or maybe two adjacent territories. But like, I can't send my warrior to this territory even though it's explored, because there's too much distance between it and my main camp. Wow, that wood is dropping fast. Let's get the Hearthstone. Maybe a little advanced silos would have been good for food. We were just dropping too fast on that wood. Real glad I didn't take this yet. How dare you? Can we march yet? Really need it to be March yet. Just made it. Oh, sweet. Keeping the warrior out there to not be healed so that my healers can collect food for a bit. So I want to take this territory over right away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I haven't been watching my houses. Oh, Draugr. I don't want to have to deal with that right now. Normally you want to build a money-generating place a lot sooner than I have. I got lucky. I got some gold out of the ruins, which actually made me forget that I needed to make one of those for a while. But I think everything's going to work out. I'm just going to be choked on the money for a bit, which does mean our upgrades are going to be slow, but that can work out. You know, in honesty, having carpentry mastery before you do too many upgrades can be a pretty good thing. Alright, gold officially on the rise, slowly. Next order of business. Yeah, not gonna be that. Okay, we're gonna try to find a place to build another house. Probably up here. Cliffside house. This for money. That'd be great right about now. Oh yeah, houses cost money. Explore faster. Money. Okay, with that, I will upgrade nothing. Ah, wood. Well, we can at least improve the tools of the woodcutters for a bit of money. And we'll probably get up to it at about the same rate. Especially if I take trading next. Oh yeah, that'll work. So let's also take better houses. And we're gonna take balls and bloods to give ourselves a bit of extra happiness. And we'll capitulate to their demands. We'll get better houses. Upgrade our wood shop. Upgrading means that you get 20% more of the stuff in the area and also a third slot to put somebody. So where we were getting 7 before, we are now getting 17. Upgrading is very important. You know, for being such a small area, I'm really surprised we haven't found Blue's territory yet. what's next? Let's upgrade the healer's hut. That's always good. We'll upgrade the tools of the farmer, since we have a bunch of them doing that job. And now, we're out of money and wood again. Yeah! Oh, yeah. Well, that seems really dangerous. We'll just peck away at these wolves for a little bit. I did it first. Guy. You know what we're gonna do? We got a lot of food right now. We're gonna organize a feast. All of our production is going to skyrocket for a bit. Happiness is going to skyrocket, which means people making is going to skyrocket, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's always nice to do when you have some extra food. It even helps with the food. You know, you get a huge bonus there as well. One thing that is tricky with feasts, though, is knowing when to use them. Because every time you use it, it increases on a, I guess, an exponential level. Not super exponential, but, you know, the next time it's going to be 50. The time after that, I don't remember off the top of my head, but we'll find out pretty quick. I'll probably juice another feast almost immediately. In the meantime, we're going to make a trading post out here. Right, so organizing another feast. So yeah, next one is going to be 70 more expensive, compared to the last one being 50 more expensive. New technology. You know, I could use more money. Skulls, make me more money. Wounded again, eh? You know how to handle that. So, with these two money-making places, the marketplace, you can purchase things that just build up over time on the market. That's not really affected by anyone else doing anything. It's only affected by the amount of time that you've had it in the works. So I do recommend building that early so they can start generating some of these things. 'Cause later on, it's possible to have a lot of money, and you can purchase things like iron and stone that are scarce. The trading post doesn't... Oh, I upgraded the trading post. What I meant to show you was how the trading post can build a trade route. We only know the kobolds so far, so we could trade with them. I don't have actually anything I want to trade with them right now, so I will not trade with them. You can trade stone and iron, in theory, to other players. I would recommend that you never do this, though. Those things are just too valuable to trade. think it's a good time to hire ourselves a war chief. So our warrior here had a 10 attack power, 5 resistance, 50 health. Pretty good, you know, considering like a wolf has 10 attack power, 3 resistance, 50 health. Our war chief, on the other hand, has 15 attack power, 10 resistance, 75 health. Every way superior to a warrior. Could be wrong about this, but I think a war chief could take 2 warriors in a straight up fight. Let's see, victory-wise, we're doing fairly well. Looks like they're trying to do a little bit of work in the trade, the commerce victory. That is probably my least favorite type of victory. It seems so disconnected. Like, wisdom is pretty disconnected. You don't need anything except for wisdom, you know, doing research, which you want to do anyways to do it. Why is everyone unhappy? I want better houses again. So needy. You fix that one. Sorry, it was victory condition. So wisdom, you know, you're doing wisdom anyways most of the time because lore is good. It's good to have that new research. Fame is somewhat confrontational. You have to control a large area in addition to gathering fame and building the altar. And then domination is obviously the most aggressive. You gotta actually take the people out at their town halls. Sometimes that's easier than other times. Alright, I know what you want. You want upgraded scaldings. Now, all the way upgraded on those skulls. And the merchant. We're gonna make so much money, you're not gonna know what. Well, it's no longer winter, so we're going to fight some wolves with our war chief in tow now. I'm going to have him do some tanking. Oh, kobolds. We're gonna have problems. You know, one thing that this map is really scarce for is food production. Holy cow. Only 2 farms and nothing else? I just gotta make sure I keep some of these villagers on the sidelines gathering food. There. Is it food? Nope, it is death. Nice, wholesome death. Huh. Yeah, it'd be good to have 3 healers in there. I'm gonna start clearing this place out. Kobolds won't ever, like, attack you, so having a sour relationship with them doesn't mean anything since I'm not trading with them. These Draugr, on the other hand, will eventually start attacking. That's just what Draugr do. Two there, one person there. There. Yeah, we're Jarls now. That's it. That is going to actually bump us up a nice amount in all of our upgraded places. Oh, it's a geyser. Geysers are kind of cool. Hey yo, build that tower. Since things are going so well for us economically, we're going to expand our military forces. Probably need another house. You can take another house. Alright, next thing's next. Well, we have already spent a lot on upgrades, but we'll eventually spend more. So we're going to get that carpentry. And we're going to go ahead and get some supplies. This time around, we're going to improve our warriors' stuff. They get charged, so lets them move real quick, and also they get a pretty big attack roll. So they were doing 10 before, now they're doing 12, and they can get to fight much faster. Yeah, so there's a lot of very interesting placement of things. There's a lot of rooms, there's a lot of iron, there's a lot of stone going on here. No frickin' food. Let's kill him. We'll kill that Draugr and we'll fall back. Killed that kobold and then we'll fall back. Should give us enough time to heal before they start coming at us. Have ourselves a feast to make sure of it. ravens. Oh, I hate ravens. Yeah, those boys can handle that. Alright, we unlocked a military experience. I'm being totally honest, 99.9% of the time I go with Tactician. Reinforced armor is good all the time, Bodyguard is good all the time, Warcry is good all the time. Conqueror, you get a free lore, which is cool. Bloodbath, each time one of your guys die, your units get stronger for a month. And only while they're still in battle, like when you loot an area, they lose the bonus. I don't love it. Veteran Fighters sounds good on the offset, but it's kind of minor stuff. Okay, warriors have a little bit more health. Axe throwers have a little bit more range. Shield bearers have more protection against specifically projectiles. Skirmishers I don't use anyways. And Dragonkin, the decolonization speeds increase. It's just such minor things that I don't care about that it turns me off. Guardian is really good if you don't want to fight people. It's a great defense. Each defense tower you have lets you get more guys. Each kill in an allied territory gives you extra experience. It's great for initially fighting people that are coming at you. And so you'll get experience quickly. Then you get the suppressing fire, so your defense towers can get upgraded for free, which is great. And they'll also help protect your people in the areas. And finally, it'll turn all of your civilians into militia. And while they can't go and fight outside of your territory, they defend the territories super well. So if you're not looking to go out and kill your enemy, Guardian is really great. I, however, am always looking to go out and kill some enemies. Speaking of which, let's kill some enemies. Ah, those poor kobolds. All in all, that went pretty well. Oh, there he is, our nemesis. The blue one. Well, we are going for a lore victory, so let's do that. We'll take the Iridescent. I don't often take that one, but we're going to go for it this time around. Actually, you can actually just get on that stone. While they're off dealing with stuff, I'm gonna attack him in the back. Like a real Viking. So attacking, you can only fight people, and once the people are down, you can decolonize their area, which will set the buildings on fire. The only building you can actually attack, though, is going to be defense towers. But anyways, if you're quick and you have the food after you decolonize an area, you can actually recolonize it, save the burning buildings, and take over the place. Oh man. And I do want to take over the place because it's got fish. I'm under attack. It's just a wolf. Oh, be an axe thrower then. Right, alright, so colonizing this place. Now, I'm curious. They have a brewery here? My group doesn't make breweries. I wonder if I'll get this or if it'll transform into a Scald's place. No, it's staying as a brewery. Okay. Well, we're just gonna destroy it then, actually. We don't need to repair that one. You can stay there. But we are gonna save these other two. Build ourselves a nifty little defense tower here. Ah, another blizzard. You know, we have an excess of gold and an excess of iron. I'm going to start improving tools for just about everybody at this point. The lore masters, the healers, the fishermen that I can now have. Villagers don't need it, but hey, I like those defense towers. We've got the iron anyways. Yeah, that'll be that. We do have a lot of civilians just hanging out, so let's go ahead and make you into an axe thrower as well. Upgrade this fisherman place. Upgrade this food silo. Yeah, now we're getting real set on that. Alright, how about a bad life choice? Let's attack some Valkyries. Oh no! Oh, that was real bad. Huh. He is expensive to get back. And he takes time. Yep, that was a legitimate bad life choice that I made there. No good. About time we scout this fellow out. Well, that was fortuitous. are we looking on that? 52%. If I took that place... He started trading food with me? Where do you get off, sir? I'm gonna throw a feast in your honor. Wow. That was real fast. Now let's see if we can just get you to heal up for a bit. Might be faster this way. Need another house. Okay. Holy crow. Those are kobolds attacking. Never thought I'd see the day. Really? Didn't I just get you out of here? Oh, you stopped trading food with me? Go figure. Alright, War Chief, looking good. Got your bodyguard. The only problem with bodyguard is that you actually get this bodyguard who follows you around, who is a wimp, I should say. He's got terrible attack power. Okay, resistance, 8. It's better than most. 50 hit points. You can't control him at all. He only hangs around the War Chief. And you might think, oh, like a completely free unit. Yeah, it's a completely free unit, but if you want the very good bonuses he gives your War Chief, he's got to stay alive. But if he dies, you got to wait for a while before you can get another one. And I, as it turns out, can be impatient on that sort of thing. That's right, it's a blizzard. Oh, that is uncomfortably cold. Well, luckily, this winter, we do have one awesome advantage. We have money. We've got lots of money. And if it starts looking too bad in February, we can start buying up some of the supplies that we need. Better houses. Okay, it's February. We've gone through about half of our food since January. We might be able to wait this one out. We might not need to buy anything. What? Frickin' Valkyrie? that was intense. Also, yeah, we made it. Let's go teach those fellow Valkyries over there a lesson. Holy God. Scout. It's gonna have you run there. We'll see if we can get you healed in the time of running back and forth from there. Go with some fur coats. I don't want to be left behind in the winters anymore. Maybe I should just build the defensive tower over here. That would probably work better. Defensive towers. They're so good. Can't have you ladies attacking the bodyguard, alright? There we go. Alright, time to study the Relic of the Gods for mad lore points. Then, because why not, we'll race ourselves. We'll see. Oh, you want to mess with this, huh? Alright, well, as you guys just saw, I lost the bodyguard, which means that I need 6 minutes before I can get him back, which donks. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Whole maps explored. Scouts are out of a job. Wow. Come together right now. Die to me. Probably destroy the scout house too. Get some of that wood back. Alright, so we got a couple shield bearers, which are good at taking hits from the towers. Yeah, young and proud, that sounds like our guys. Get out of there! How dare you! Didn't listen to me. You paid the price. I get the feeling this race against myself on the war victory is going to be a lot easier than I originally anticipated. I don't remember selecting a difficulty for this computer, but it must just be set to easy or something. You're wrong, game. Nothing is attacking my territory. Except for this upcoming earthquake. Where's it gonna break my stuff? Anything else on fire? Just that? Yeah, you can fix that. I don't have a job. Alright, we caused a good amount of damage there. We can fall back. We can heal up. We got plenty of healing. Yeah? I think they got it there. Yeah, legendary hero. Yeah, legendary hero. Yeah, we'll go legendary hero. Alright, time to take out their military. Might cost us this building, though. It will definitely cost us this building, though. Okay. Huh. Kobolds decided to get it on that too? No! Wait, what the heck? What was he doing all the way in there? Alright, so yeah, it's either I take this place out or I get the last piece of lore victory. Either way, it looks like I'm probably going to win this one. I mean, I'm very definitely going to win this one. Thinking it's going to be by conquest. Or domination. Alright, and that was Northgard. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching that. I think it's a fun game to play every once in a while. I have a friend who I might make some videos with at some point, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.